Hey! Sorry, I shouldn't have yelled into the mic. It's me, Kaiju Cooper. I'm back with another video. I uploaded like a little short review a couple days ago. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be getting back into the flow of content, but we all know that that's not gonna happen. Certain things draw me back into making videos, and this is one of those things. Somehow, by the grace of God, Transformers issue 32 leaked. This happened with issue 30. I made a whole video covering that. Go check that. Go check that out if you want. Got a couple videos on that. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about issue 32. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the issue releases in a few days. But you know, you boys got to get those views in somehow. So, if it wasn't abundantly obvious from the thumbnail and title, spoilers, spoiler warning. Don't watch the video if you don't want to get spoiled for issue 32. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the pages. I'm gonna try and order them as best as I can with the previews and stuff, but at some point it just gets kind of confusing and muddled. From what I can tell, this is the immediate follow-up from that. You have them carrying the bodies of Ratchet and Bumblebee, and they just decide to kill Bumblebee even more. What the hell is wrong with Robert Kirkman? What is the point of like teasing the audience with Bumblebee's revival just to blow him up even more? His ass did not deserve this, bro. You could have just left it where it was with him being dead after being shot in the mouth, but no, you had to go and do this shit. It just feels like such a contrived way to make the stakes feel higher than they really are. And then Ultra Magnus puts Ratchet down and he starts talking about how he needs to defend his people and how his people are in danger. I don't believe anything this fraud has to say now. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the second most interesting thing here, and it's the Decepticon lineup. They added a lot of new Decepticons, and they're kind of just all from random different continuities. There wasn't really an effort made to change art styles or designs for any of them, same way they were for Bulkhead. You know, Bulkhead kind of got a new G1ified type design to fit in with the whole Energon universe. They kind of just threw people in here, I'm gonna be real with you. Breakdown from Prime and Knockout make an appearance, and they look pretty alright. I don't feel like going in depth on each of the characters, so we're just gonna rapid fire. Obviously, front and center we have Shockwave, who's missing his head, and it's now just a floating yellow orb. Lockdown is here with the Revenge of the Fallen design, except no nose. Legacy Skyquake is here. Octane is in the background, I'm pretty sure, along with some Seekers. One of the Coneheads shows up. I'm pretty sure that's Thrust. Ratbat is here, just without Soundwave. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He was left behind on Cybertron or something like that. Animated Black Arachnia is here for some reason, which is a really random addition. I don't like interesting characters being turned into fan service fodder, but that seems to be what they're doing here. Speaking of fan service, Lugnut is here, which is someone I definitely was not expecting to make an appearance. I mean, he's just kind of there. He doesn't really do anything. None of these guys really do anything. They all just kind of get beat up by Elita Prime, who pulls the Matrix out after the Autobots get their asses beat. She struggles to open it for a second, and then she wields this thing called the Ghost of the Starsaber. How does that work? That doesn't make much sense to me. Either they're talking about Starsaber, the Autobot, but she says the Starsaber, so the assumption is that it's the ghost of the sword possessing the Matrix to turn it into a Matrix sword. The Matrix sword is cool, but what the hell does Ghost of the Starsaber mean? I mean, she just goes, she slices Skyquake's hands off, beats the Decepticons back, turns into a jet, which looks really boring. I don't know how they managed to fumble a concept that was already kind of done correctly in Power of the Primes with the Elita 1 figure. Elita is also like disgustingly skinny here. This is just a really not good design for Elita Prime. I don't know, this whole issue just seems like fan service BS and smoke and mirrors, and just it feels so much more hollow compared to DWJ's run on this. I'm not really that hyped for it anymore. Hopefully when the issue comes out it'll be more cohesive, obviously, and I don't know, maybe it'll make more sense tomorrow. I don't know, that's my thoughts on these leaks. Obviously they're out of order, but what do you think? Do you like all this unnecessary fan service BS? Do you think they should have redesigned some of these cons? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Obviously, I still don't really like what direction they're trying to go with Elita Prime. I think it could have been interesting, but they kind of just fumbled it. Yeah, that's about all I have to say on issue 32. I am Kaiju Cooper, and signing off now, I guess. Follow my Twitter, check me out on Toy House, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. Bye-bye.